Bonjour Year 9. Welcome to Lesson 2 of the spring term and of your home learning experience. You are again studying jobs today with Mr Bolis. Here's the list of equipment you will need for today's lesson. Please get this ready in advance. For the lesson, you need your French exercise book, a pen and a ruler, your Module 3 knowledge organiser, which is on class charts for you, and the sentence builder grid on slide 5, which is also on class charts for you. Pause to get that ready now. Thank you for uploading all your work onto class charts from the previous lesson. Please remember to email me if you've got any questions about the activities in today's lesson, and here's my email address. And please also make sure that you upload your lessons to class charts within 24 hours in order to get a well-deserved achievement point. Merci. Okay, first of all, as always, I'd like you to write down the date. Écrivez la date. If you are really struggling, it is in French on class charts for you on the top of your instructions for today's lesson. Et copiez le titre, je voudrais devenir, I would like to become. Et copiez l'objectif, to give complex reasons why you would like to do a job. Okay, I'd like you to make sure you underline your date and your title and that you write down the objective in full. Pause to do that now. Press play when you're ready for your do now activity. Okay, your do now activity should take about 5 minutes. I would like you to just translate the following sentences into French. There is no need to write down the English. So you're going to write down, I would like to become a vet. I want to be a singer, and that's the feminine version. 3, I'd like to become a lawyer as it is a good job. And 4, my sister is an engineer and she loves it. So remember that number 4 is going to be using feminine. Pause to do that now and press play when you're ready to check your answers. Okay, here are your answers. 1. I would like to become a vet is je voudrais devenir vétérinaire. Make sure you have your accents on the first 2 E's of vétérinaire. 2. I want to be a singer. That's the feminine version. Je veux être chanteuse. Make sure chanteuse ends E-U-S-E, which is female singer. Très bien. 3. I'd like to become a lawyer as it is a good job. Je voudrais devenir avocat, car c'est un bon métier. Make sure for this one that you have the accent on the first E of métier. And 4. Finally, my sister's an engineer and she loves it. Ma sœur est ingénieure. Make sure you've got your accent on ingénieur and you have your E on it at the end as well for the female engineer. Et elle adore ça. And make sure you've got your cedilla on the C of ça to make sure it makes that S sound. Really well done, Year 9. I'm going to pass you on to Mr Bolis, who is going to teach you the rest of the lesson. I look forward to seeing your work on class charts later. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.
So here is the sentence builder we will be using for today's lesson. It is very similar to the one we did yesterday. So if you look at the first 3 columns, they are exactly the same as what we did yesterday. What really changing is the last column. And if you remember your learning objective, it's all about giving complex reasons, and your last columns are your complex reasons as part of the justification. So let's have a look at the last column and just repeat after me the phrases. Of course, a bit like yesterday, what I want you to do is to say them out loud as you can, without shouting. Of course, you don't want to disrupt your whole house. But it's really important that you engage with work and you do this activity, because that will make a difference with your learning of French. So, let's get ready, take a deep breath in, and just repeat after me. Ce serait bien. C'est mon rêve. C'est un bon métier. Je suis accro au multimédia. Ma passion, c'est la mode. La médecine m'intéresse. Les chiffres me fascinent. Je suis intéressé par la justice. J'adore les animaux. J'aime travailler avec les enfants. J'aime aider les autres. Well done, Year 9. Good work and congratulations for having a good go at it. So for our first activity, I'm going to read you some sentences from the board, and what I want you to do, I want you to finish my sentence by writing down the missing word or missing words in your exercise book. So I'm going to give you time to write down numbers 1 to 8, then listen carefully to what I'm reading, and after I stop, write down the missing word or missing words. Numéro 1. Je voudrais devenir comptable parce que ce serait. Je voudrais devenir comptable parce que ce serait. 2. Je veux être journaliste car c'est mon. Je veux être journaliste car c'est mon. 3. Je voudrais devenir journaliste parce que je suis à. Je voudrais devenir journaliste parce que je suis à. 4. Je veux être directrice de magasin, d'autant plus que ma passion. Je veux être directrice de magasin, d'autant plus que ma passion. 5. Je voudrais devenir infirmière car là. Je voudrais devenir infirmière car là. 6. Je veux être vétérinaire parce que j'adore. Je veux être vétérinaire parce que j'adore. 7. Je voudrais devenir professeur car j'aime travailler. Je voudrais devenir professeur car j'aime travailler. 8. Je veux être caissier parce que j'aime aider. Je veux être caissier parce que j'aime aider. Now is the time to check your work. So here are the 8 word or words that were missing at the end of the sentences I was reading you. Just tick across how many did you manage to get. Press pause and then press play when you're ready to continue. So for your next activity, I'm going to read you some sentences from the board. What I want you to do, I want you to write them down as I say them in your exercise book. So write down numbers 1 to 6, and then write down the sentences as I say them in your exercise book. Numéro 1. Je voudrais devenir avocat, parce que c'est mon rêve. 2. Je veux être mécanicien, car j'aime aider les autres. 3. Je voudrais devenir vétérinaire, parce que j'adore les animaux. 4. Je veux être comptable, car les chiffres me fascinent. 5. Je voudrais devenir directrice de magasin, car ma passion, c'est la mode. 6. Je veux être caissière, parce que c'est un bon métier. So you can see now all the sentences that you have written in your exercise book. Can you press pause? Check sentence by sentence, making sure you've got all the necessary words that you need, and rewriting slightly when you finish checking all your work. Translate the sentences into English, please. You can now press pause and then press play when you finish translating all the sentences into English. For your next activity, I want you to spend a bit more time again going through the list of reasons on Quizlet. And for that, I want you to follow the link that is in front of you. Then complete the activities, learn and write. And finally, complete the test and send me a screenshot of your score or send it to the teacher who normally teaches you. You can now press pause and then press play when you're ready to continue or when you've spent 15 minutes on Quizlet. For your next activity, Year 9, I want you to write down 5 sentences of your choice and translate them into English. So please take the time to really consider the sentences you want to write, maybe recycling what you used yesterday, thinking about the jobs and giving reasons why. Today is only about yourself, it's only about what you would like to become and what you want to be. And of course, think carefully whether you're a boy or you're a girl and the kind of box you need to look at for the jobs. You can now press pause and then press play again when you're ready to continue. For your last activity, I want you to translate the following sentences into French. Please pay attention to the jobs, are they masculine or feminine, and check carefully the reasons. Now, of course, you can use the sentence builder that we've been working on for today's lesson, but as a challenge, try not to use it. You can now press pause and then press play again when you're ready to continue. So here is the correction to activity 5. Number 1 was je voudrais devenir professeur car j'aime travailler avec les enfants. 2. Je veux être ingénieur. Make sure that you got that extra E at the end of ingénieur there. Parce que c'est un bon métier. 3. Je voudrais être médecin généraliste car j'aime aider les autres. Now, être, you've got an accent, médecin and généraliste, you've got also acute accents, so double check accents for this sentence. 4. Je voudrais être avocate parce que ce serait bien. Now, I've changed I would like to become to I would like to be, so that's why the sentence look a bit new, but I'm sure you've managed to work it out. Just double check how to do it correctly if you made a mistake. 5. Je veux être informaticienne car ma mère est informaticienne. So we're using a bit what we did yesterday with talking about your parents' jobs. 6. Je veux être journaliste car je suis accro au multimédia. If I went a bit too fast, just press pause, double check the correction, and then press play when you're ready to continue.
Excellent work today, Year 9. Make sure you take a photo of all the work you've done today from your book and upload it onto class charts so I can give you a very well-deserved achievement point. Merci, au revoir.